Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to try and click with my mouse so I don't have to run back and forth, so hopefully this works. So my name's Katie Wilson, and I am the founder of Jumponit Mobile Deals. I wanted to give you a quick background on myself and kind of how this whole idea came to be. So up until last June, for 6 years, I was the digital advertising director at the Quad City Times. I built an extremely successful digital program, a really successful deals program, and a sales team. But to focus on the deals program, which was our half-price deals like Groupon, right? It was over a $2 million a year program for the Quad City Times. Did great in the beginning for businesses, but I knew that the bottom was going to fall out, right? For the businesses, it's not necessarily the best deal. Let's say that you're a Mexican restaurant, Azteca, that is going to sell $20 gift cards for $10 through the Quad City Times. Well, they take in that $10, you get 5, Azteca, and the Quad City Times keeps 5. Which means that when that person walks through the door with their $20 gift certificate, you've gotten $5 back in return for it, which means that you are losing 75 cents on the dollar of your value. So I started to feel guilty. And for the consumers, about 20% go unused. So that consumer lost $10 too. So then I felt more guilty. So last June, I quit my job and decided to build something different and new. And that's where Jumponit came from. Aw, come on. All right, so we also know that advertising is incredibly fragmented, right? You can't guarantee they see your TV commercial, you can't guarantee they hear your radio commercial, but what we do know is that, 90% of Americans have cell phones, and 99% of all text messages are read. 90% are read within 3 minutes of being received. So it just kind of made sense that if we put a business's ad in a text message, that would work, right? So also wanted to help out consumers, right? Because I had that guilt that I wasted 10 of their dollars multiple times. So for people to print out coupons, pay for the savings before they're even using them, and not forget them at home, that was also inconvenient. So we wanted to put together a way that people would actually have their coupons with them at all times. Well, 91% of the time, people with a cell phone have it within arm's reach. Mine is my alarm clock. How many of you too? Right? So you like literally sleep with your phone. Okay, for the businesses, couponing programs are expensive, especially the ones that have the revenue share, like Groupon. Also, there's really no guarantee that your ad's going to be seen, and it's not very trackable. So what we did is put together a program that guarantees basically that 99% of the people who receive your ad are actually going to see it because it's coming across in that text message. There's no revenue share, they just pay a flat fee to participate, and we provide the reports so they can actually track what activity comes from their ad and figure out their ROI. So that's where Jumponit came from. It's kind of like Valpak on your phone, but with better offers. All right, it's a new way for us to provide savings to consumers and to drive traffic for businesses. So the growth plan, and I'll talk more about this obviously, is to launch as many cities as possible, as quickly as possible, to build up databases as big as possible, so that basically we're able to send out more offers in more cities, which makes more revenue. Right now we're currently live in the Quad Cities. We launched there 2 months ago. Nashville, Tennessee, we launched a month ago, and we launched in Des Moines on Monday. So the whole strategy behind building the database is that with each city we launch with a contest. Now we did things one way in the Quad Cities, learned quickly, doing it a different way in Des Moines, and we did in Nashville as well. But each city launches with a contest. There's quite a bit of advertising that goes behind it. So that's definitely my biggest expense in everything that we're doing is the advertising platforms that we use. But once people click onto or text into Jump on QC, Jump on DSM, or Jump on Nash to 88678, and they hit the Enter Contest button, they're going to fill out a little bit of information. So I'm collecting name, age, gender, zip code, and email address. All right, this is going to allow for us to be able to send out more targeted text blasts in the future. So here's the pitch. All right, Mr. Business Owner, what we can do for you is put your business in front of someone directly in their cell phone feed, right, in a text message. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we send out a text blast to people who have opted in to receive these messages via text. All right, now with most phones, the way that it comes across is the image actually comes across in your text thread because we're using MMS versus SMS. All right, so they actually see the image of your business in their text thread on their cell phone. It all comes across as one message, so it's not like I'm blowing up your phone. So that's a big deal too, right? It's not like ding, 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 oh my gosh, I hate Jumponit. So from there, there's a link that they can click on. So it says tap here to share or redeem your offer. Once they tap in to that link, they're gonna be brought to a browser. It's all browser-based right now. There's no app, there's no logging in. Eventually that's something that we'll add, but for now this is working. Looks just like this. From here, they're able to save the offers using the menu button so that they can easily find them later. You can also share the offers. And this is my organic growth plan here. Okay, so for the sharing, you're able to share these offers via Facebook, Twitter, and text. When you share it on Facebook, it actually takes the image of that offer and puts it onto that person's Facebook feed. So your business has the potential to be seen by all of their Facebook friends, right? Same thing with Twitter, but with Twitter it pulls the link. And they actually have to click the link to see what your offer is. And with texting, what I would do is click on that text icon. It's gonna ask me to type in my name and your phone number. Once I do that, you're gonna get a text message that says, Katie wants to share these great deals from Jumponit with you. To accept, respond Y. You say yes, I get a bonus offer. All right, so that's the whole key there, is that for all of these people that are sharing, they're sharing it because they get something else for doing it, right? Share it on Facebook, somebody accepts, you get a bonus offer. So I think you guys have a Pints in Iowa City, don't you, the bar? Okay, that's like my hangout in the Quad Cities. If you guys are ever looking for me, I'm at Pints. But what they did was, for their main offer, it was buy a beer, get a beer. All right, but if you shared and somebody accepted, you got a free pitcher of beer. So we promote drinking. But basically that whole sharing is how our database continues to grow. It gets the business more exposure, and the bonus offers obviously keep the consumers happy. In addition to that, it's redeemable and trackable. So when somebody walks into your business to redeem one of their Jumponit certificates, all you're gonna do is tell them to hit that redeem button. It's gonna ask them if they're sure. You hit it again, and it's actually gonna black it out so that they can't use your offer again. Or we can set it up to be used multiple times. And when you black out that offer, once they hit that second redeem, it actually puts a date and time stamp on there. So if a business wanted to say, you can use this offer multiple times, but not on the same day, they can see right there when it was redeemed. And then basically, we close the sale, obviously, and all we have to figure out is what you want their initial offer to be, all right, which you want it to be a killer offer because it's coming across in a text message. You want them to click on that link. You want them to share it with friends, right? So you want it to be something that's really going to grab somebody's attention. From there, you figure out what their bonus offer is. This is your thank you to someone for sharing, and also the incentive that gets them to share. So you want that to be pretty fantastic as well. And businesses are willing to give deeper discounts through Jumponit because they pay just a flat fee. Every dollar that walks through their door stays in their pocket, right? So we've had just absolutely fantastic offers, and so far the response in the Quad Cities and Nashville has been nothing but positive, which is great. People are using the offers, which is awesome. So far it's actually working. And just to give you an idea of some of the results so far, we launched in the Quad Cities on April 6th. So far we've got about 4,100 people in our database, and we've had over 60 businesses participate. Now, there's no contract for a business to participate with us because honestly, if their deal doesn't do that well to our standards, people don't share it, people don't redeem them, I don't want them to go again. So we've actually had to say, thank you so much for trying this for the first time. We'll get back to you, right? So I've turned down money. That's always fun. And in Nashville, we only launched a month ago. The database has about 3,800 people. Like I said, we changed the way that we did the contesting between the Quad Cities and Nashville, and that was definitely a positive change. In the Quad Cities, we gave away $5,000 over a 2-week contest. Here we did a five-week contest giving away $1,000 a week. Once again, we've got over 30 businesses involved already, and then in Des Moines, we launch on Monday. So you guys can text Jump on DSM to 88678 and get signed up, and then starting next Wednesday, you'll start getting fantastic offers from Des Moines. That's it.